Hi friends, let's understand the bounce rate. This bounce rate is a parameter available in our analytics, so we can monitor the site-wise or page-wise bounce rate. Let's understand it. Now, three questions we can answer in this. Is it bad to have a high bounce rate? Another thing is high bounce rate is a sign of poor quality page, or is there a range we can compare? So this range to this range bounce rate means good, this range to this range bounce rate means high. We'll see all about that. Let's first understand what is a bounce rate. Now here you have 3 pages. So now from the search we got a visitor who after reading page 2 and left the site. Now in another situation we have another visitor came, he read the content of the page 2 and visited page 3 and then he left. In this case the bounce rate of page 2 is total sessions is 2 and a single page session is 1. So the bounce rate here is single page session divided by total session of 50%. Let's in a broad way we can say, let's 100 visitors have come to page 2, 30 of them has left the site. In that case the bounce rate is 30%. Let's see why high bounce rate is not a sign of poor quality content. Now here is a visitor who came to your site, read all the content, quietly long duration he stayed and then he has vanished and he has gone. So in that case this is resulted in a high bounce rate. Let's see another case. Now here you have a short content exactly matching to the requirement of the user. You have put it that if this is your error code, change your password. Now someone has searched for that error code and landed in your page and found, I had to change the password. He has gone back and you have exactly met the user requirement. So high user experience, but it has also a high bounce rate. The type of content also plays an important role. The technical blogs will usually have a high bounce rate, and if it is a travel blog, usually after reading entire content or watching the video, the visitor may go for a booking or may contact you for some additional supports. So there the bounce rate may be low. At the same time, quality of a page need not be judged based on a single bounce rate, because the length of the content or what we are providing, it requires some time to consume. This has to be read along with the average time on the page, and then you can decide whether the quality of the page is poor or not. A higher bounce rate with a high average time on page is not a meaning that it's a quality of the page is poor. The visitor has entirely consumed your content, read it, satisfied, put some question, got some answer, rated it, everything he has done, and then he has left. What is the quality issue here? There is no quality issue. The bounce rate may be high. So you expect that a particular page should have a content of say 1 minute or 2 minute or 10 minute, and they matching with a high bounce rate. There is absolutely no issue. So now we'll summarize all the learnings and we'll say how you can improve it. Your main content should address the issue, and after addressing the issue, you can have, then only the user will go for reading the supplementary content. So it should have better to have some image, charts and videos, and easily the visitor can contact the support, and you can offer a free offer here, but better not to spam. And your position of the ad, the moment the visitor come to your page, he should not be presented with a big ad which will be annoyed and the visitor will immediately leave it. And there should be a easy navigation. What you click is what the visitor expects to see, and the page layout plays an important role, that the page content or what the purpose of the visitor should be positioned ahead. And the loading speed also matters. A slow loading page will create a poor user experience and the visitor will just leave the site. And you can engage once a visitor reaches the end of the page, you can engage the visitor by offering him some free downloads or subscribing to the newsletter or giving him some ebooks. So visitor will keep coming, or he is engaged in your site. Another thing you can see that observe that less bounce rate of your home page is important. It is a relatively comparative to your inner pages. Not that there is definitely not a range is there which your home page should have, but it should have a less. The reason is, this is where you expect that visitor not to leave your site and go to a subsequent. If your home page has a main page of a subsection area, if you have subsection pages, so those home pages have a higher bounce rate than the inner pages, then you must make it changes to this or put the attractive content there, so it create interest. Another thing, important thing is, what's the source of the channel? You may be running a pay per click. You can, from your analytics, you can see the bounce rate of different sources. So you see that all my paid ads are having high bounce rate. Then you need to change your keywords and all titles there to match the content what you are offering. And even if same thing applied to your social media and organic search also. And organic search, though you have a little control, say your content is about how to do a apple gardening, but someone searched for Apple phone and landed in your page, he is bound to bounce back. So that's not the fault of yours, it's the search engine which needs to match the user intent. So similarly, the referrals also, there should be a properly matching to your content, so that gives you the better bounce rate and a high quality. That's a sign of a high quality page. Now friends, here is a example of a analytics. This is there in your analytics page. You can see a bounce rate here, but this bounce rate you must read with a high average time on page. Intentionally given a high bounce rate here, the page sample is here. And another thing is, you take a good number of samples, a few hits of less than 100 and all, and concluding that my bounce rate is high or low is not a good idea. So take a good number of samples and club it with your average time on page, and then watch the bounce rate. That gives you an idea where you should focus and where you should not. That's all friends. Thank you. If you don't agree with any of my points presented here, you can write your views in the comments. That will be a great learning for me also. Thank you. Do subscribe.